After beginning his entrepreneurial journey as a gardener at the age of 8, my heavy hitter tonight made his way up that steep corporate ladder through great determination and passion. He's failed so many times, but he's always gotten himself up, dusting himself up, just moving along. Somebody that runs a foundation that has helped hundreds and thousands of lives out there. He mentors young entrepreneurs and he's a leader. He's also been inducted as a doctor, is Dr. Tim Tebiela.
Yes, I'm a teacher by profession. I taught for about 3 years, and then I stopped teaching. Then I became insurance rep, which today I'm no longer that. But I came up again, become a contractor, and all sorts of things. I did almost all kind of businesses that I can think of.
So you started in the insurance industry, moved to construction.
Yes, I started as an insurance broker, and then I moved to construction. Then I moved to mining. Then I moved back again into insurance, and I moved again into construction, and I moved again into mining. So I've been always on the same cycle of my career.
Can you tell us a little bit about your latest project?
Yes, well, our latest project, it's in the mining sector. It's Waterberg, but I've since, in fact, let me move backwards and allow the technocrats and allow the specialist to take over the process and run it. And then I moved into my space, which I know best, which is the insurance space. And we are now busy on the verge of creating the first black insurance company in the country.
So the insurance company that's going to underwrite other insurances?
Well, insurance company is underwriting.
Tim Tebiela Foundation.
Yes, we've got a lot of projects under the foundations. We've partnership with a lot of companies in the country and in the world. One of our strong partner obviously is well-known Asha Raymond, with this foundation called New Look Foundation. We annually do the school development. We develop children for leadership development. Annually we go to Atlanta. We take some of the students in Africa, and in South Africa in particular, we go to send them to Atlanta to go and study for about 5 days and meet other students overseas, and then exchange some ideas and come back being strong leaders.
How important is it to give as an entrepreneur?
Well, I grew up in that environment of giving, and I never knew that giving must be an issue even tomorrow, because giving for me is part of my life. So we grew up in that environment whereby we knew that we have to look after others who are not privileged.
Now, I don't want to be selfish and ask him all the questions. All these young entrepreneurs in front of you, sir, would like to ask you some questions. Anybody with a question, guys?
I believe there is a need for life insurance. What is the strategy for you, maybe in entering that market, if you believe that is the market that will be viable for growth of your company? Thank you.
Well, it is quite easy to get in that market, because obviously right now as an insurance company, we are also in a low-end market. We started that low-end market some years ago when we designed a product which many insurance companies thought that were mad. We designed a product that insured the so-called uninsured, the old people above 75 years. And it was completely out of reach. People didn't even think about that. And when we entered that market, we hit hard on the market. And later on, the big giants of the insurance, they followed us.
Through your various business ventures that you will be involved in, what would you recommend is the best financial model for the entrepreneur?
I'm where I am today, maybe because I followed this model. And the model I followed was completely not even go through equity, but just to use my own sweat and try by all means to generate my own capital, and use my own capital to invest into my own initiatives, because I have my own passion, which I have to invest in it. Nobody believes in our passions, and nobody will ever give you any capital because of your passion or because of your vision. But because I believe in my own visions, I have to create my own models of not going to any banks and go and ask money. But I'm not saying you should not go and borrow money. You can go and do that and be strong. But I believe that my growth is not, I'm not in a hurry to grow myself. I'm in a hurry to create a legacy that says you can make it.
How important is it for small aspiring businesses to invest back in their respective communities? Thank you so much.
It is important to invest in our own community, because people will say charity begins at home. And that thing is real. Because where do you derive all the kinds of luck? Business is all about luck. If you want to get all kinds of luck, you must get them first from where you come from. If where you come from, there is no endorsement of your business, it's a problem. If where you come from, there's no endorsements of your initiatives, it's a problem. But now also you plow back, because you think about where you come from. And because you're from that village, you'll know exactly what it looks like to be without food, to be without shoes, to be without clothes in winter. So it's for you, it's fulfilling. For you, you are plowing back to your societies. But when you plow back, obviously you are plowing back with that mind of saying, what must I do? I'm losing money or am I gaining money? You are not losing money. You are making so much because you are basically saying to those needies that they must be like you tomorrow.
Ladies and gents, Dr. Tim Tebiela.